What if they are not stupid? What if other people are not dumb? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Low Budget Wisdom. I am Marcus, and what if other people are not dumb? What if they are not as stupid as we think they are? Like other people to our ego is like insignificant. So to your own ego, it views them as the other person. So this kind of blocks us from actually learning about life because our ego is because we're so in our heads, we're so in our ego where we think that we know everything. We have the best formula for survival, the best formula for life. This is what works for me. So what works for me, I have to force that onto other people, and if they don't like that, if they have a different view on things, on how things are done, then you kind of cut them off. You say to yourself, nope, this guy is dumb, this guy is stupid, this person does not know how to live life. I know best. Yeah, you know best, but that's for only you. That's for you. It works perfectly for your life. But other people are not dumb. Yeah, I used to make this mistake when I was younger of thinking like I know it all. I've been through everything. I've experienced life. And then life humbles you. You can be confident in your own way of living and how that works out for you. You're happy with the results. Yeah, it's nothing wrong to be slightly prideful, confident, feeling courageous, feeling brave, feeling bold, powerful. It's good. That's what works for you. Then if that brings out those feelings in you, great. But learning how to enjoy these feelings of power, these feelings of flowing with life, like it's just easy, this feeling of peace and easiness. Learn how to feel these things without thinking that you are smarter than everyone else around you. That is something that I learned when I was younger, definitely. And this is something that I will be learning again and again and again and again and again. It does not end. The learning does not end. You could live to 150 years old. The learning does not end. You would view life from a way different perspective than where you are right now. So other people are not dumb. They have their own perspectives on what works for them, and they feel that they are going through life at that moment, which requires them to have these kind of thinking and beliefs. They're going through it. You don't we don't know what other people are dealing with. We can never fully understand what other people are going through. It's that simple, guys. The ego wants to think that, I've got life figured out. I call this person every day for the past few weeks to understand what is going on with that person's life. So, I know enough to judge. You're wrong. You don't know enough to judge. We will never fully understand what another person is going through. Ever. We cannot understand it completely. And even if that person explains to you what's happening in their lives, words and speech and language can only convey so much of what this person is going through. And much of that, it's like irony. The more they speak, the less you truly understand what they are actually feeling, because now your mind is like taking in bits and tats and tits and thoughts of like information, and then it has already formed an image. And once the image is formed, your ego would hold on to that story of what this person is like. That is judgment. You do not feel into what this person is going through. Words can only express so much, right? So you don't know them. Don't act like you do. You don't know your parents. You don't know your siblings. You don't know anybody else. But we should all learn how to know ourselves. Once we know ourselves, once we know thyself, then we can start to understand what people are going through. Not logically understanding what this person is saying or what this person tells you, but understand them on a deeper level through your intuition, your gut feeling, your aura, your inner knowing. You feel it through their vibe. You feel it through what they are going through and the vibe that they give off. You mirror it. You mirror it not to absorb. You don't want to take on other people's baggage. It's their karma. You got to let them be and let them go through that, because it is part of their life to have to go through this kind of situations eventually. So you don't take that baggage on, right? Instead, you take it on for a moment, you mirror it just to get a feeling of it. And then, okay, set your boundaries again. You know what? This is not my problem. I'm only taking that energy on for a brief moment just to kind of understand, just to kind of feel what this person is sending out. And after that, we can understand, oh, we have this, I learned how to deal with this feeling before. And it connects the dots. That's it. So we don't know the other person. We cannot act like we do. The least that we can do for ourselves, to be a little bit more self-loving and selfish to ourselves, the least that we can do is try to understand who we are as a person. Who are you as a person? What are your ambitions? Who you want to become? Your dreams, your expression in life, your natural expression in life, not the mask that you put on to face everybody. Your true expression of yourself, of who you are, not your titles, not the things you own, not the place you live at, not the it's not about your physical body. It's not even about your brain, how your mind works. Who are you without your name? Too much of us look like fools trying to beat each other as if it's like a competition. Oh, I have the better car. Oh, I work at this place. Oh, I'm wealthier. Oh, I have a better body. Oh, I'm a famous person. So, don't you see? It's kind of foolish. It's like you're paying for that kind of competition with your soul, with who you really want to be. So stop wasting your energy, guys. Come on. With the lies that truly hurt us are not the lies that we tell others. Lies that truly hurt us are the lies that we tell ourselves. The lies that hurt us the most, the lies that cause us the most suffering in our own lives come from ourselves to ourselves. And that's why everybody treats everyone so badly. Because everybody is lying to themselves, not to the other person, themselves. All right, I guess it's the end of this video. Felt kind of like a rant at the end. Sorry about that. If you're new here, please subscribe if you like my channel, and if you think this video resonated with you somewhat in your soul, or it made you realize something, then leave a like. It would really help me a lot. And leave a comment what you think. I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.